Hi folks, it's Chris Fanning from the Picton Gazette, just enjoying this week's paper. We've got a theme this week, it seems. There's a spirit of collaboration in the county that we've noted in a couple of our pieces. Karen Velahora reports on the festive party to celebrate the breaking ground of the new hospital and draws attention to the way in which so many partners have collaborated in order to get this going over such a long time. Related to that is Karen's editorial called Ensemble, which is a celebration of the very first County Adaptation Film Festival, which came off with great success. And it's a celebration by means of the way a film is put together with so many moving parts and so many collaborators, and the analogy with the way things get done here in the county. Everyone pitches in, audiences come out to support, people make arrangements, and things happen. And it's not just a tourist economy we have here. It's about the local people who come out to support these things. And it's a very interesting way of thinking about how the county works. We're all in this together. Our cover this week features a shadow box by Edward Schubert. We thought this was a good commemoration of the spirit of the county and bringing all of the people together to create. It's called Men at Work. Speaking of collaboration, let's hear from one of our collaborators, Jason Parks.
Thank you, Chris. Well, it's been 45 marvelous years for Marvin Chapman and his Flowers by Marvin store. I speak to Mr. Chapman about serving Prince Edward County for nearly half a century. The county unveiled its master plan for servicing Picton water and wastewater needs in the future. We have coverage on the Prince Edward County Marathon. Over 600 runners took part, and one of them was our very own Amy Quilty, who at 50 years old captured the women's portion of the road race. And online, we recap the action from the Wellington Dukes and the first place Picton Pirates. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you very much, Jason. Elsewhere in the paper, we have a report on Marie Wilson, who is one of the 3 Truth and Reconciliation Commission commissioners, and she was at the public library recently talking about her new book, North of Nowhere, and her experiences for 6.5 years working for that commission. And in a report from Razel Robin, we learned that the county has added 4 more heritage buildings to its inventory of officially designated properties, and there's some information about how this system works there as well. And finally, for your amusement, in Living History this week, from 1934, we reprint some items from the Oddity Corner, in which we find local citizens reporting strange things that they have come across and often bringing them into the Gazette office. For example, did you know that in an age before the internet, before Instagram, and even before television, people took the time to count the number of kernels on a cob of corn? Enjoy that. Until next week, you can find all of the links for these articles down below in the comments. You can sign up for our newsletter there, and we'll see you next week.